everyone, this is ishazziebe. Welcome to my channel. This video is for the 10 questions tag, and I was tagged by Au Curl Naturel, Marquita83, and Chan Mont, who are 3 of my girls here on YouTube. So the first question is, what is one of the products that makes you feel like $1 million? So I have a lot of things that make me feel like $1 million, but I just naturally feel like $1 million. You know what I mean? I don't need stuff to make me feel awesome. I think it's just like how you live life and the things you do. But my bath and body products, I have a lot, plus I make my own bath and body products. So I have a lot of those, and those make me feel really great, especially on a snow day when you're snowed in and stuff like that. What else? Oh, my stilettos. I would say more than my bath and body products, my heels, not just stilettos, but platforms, make me feel awesome. You know, when you put them on, you feel sexy and powerful and, you know, like really, really great. So, definitely I would say, my shoes. Number 2, what is your skincare secret? You know, passed down skincare secret. So, I have a lot of skincare. Well, they're not secrets, that, you know, like, they're just stuff that we do. So my number 1 thing is sunblock. I take that everywhere I go, because it really has saved my skin. But in my family, we have a lot. Lemon juice, egg white. My mom's sister swears by egg white, and she has the most flawless skin ever. No pimples or anything. Honey, coconut oil, herbs. You know, we say herbs in Guyana. My grandma taught me a lot about it, and in our culture we really believe in using herbs for like everything. So, and clay. My grandpa emphasized the benefits of clay so much when I was growing up that, you know, I can't give up on it. He's like, you have a cut, put clay. Clay heals everything. You put it on, you know, your bee sting, whatever. Anything that happens, you put clay. So, you know, he felt like clay is like a cure for so many things. So, you know, I will never stop using it. Number 3, share your hair care secret. So, my number 1 hair care secret is steaming. You know, I love clays, I love soap and all that kind of stuff. But steaming is the number 1 hair care secret, and I can't wait to start doing that again. And I found out that I can steam on the challenge, so that's really great. So, you know, I'll start doing that probably next week, you know, to, you know, make my pre-poo even, you know, like give it some pizzazz. So, because that's what I steam is my pre-poo for about 10 to 15 minutes. So, I'll definitely do that. Number 4, what is your biggest diet rule? So when they say diet, you know, where I'm from, when they say diet, it's not a calorie restriction thing. It just refers to what you eat. So that's how I'll take this question. And the only rule that I have is to not eat anything that I'm allergic to, because I don't want to die. But apart from that, I'll tell you, I like mostly a vegetarian diet. I eat fruit and vegetable salad for breakfast and for dinner, and lunch is my big meal. And, you know, what's most important at lunchtime for me is to make sure that I have my protein source and I have vegetables at lunch. So, I'm not a snacker. When I was growing up and my mom asked me if I wanted a snack, it was a fruit or some nuts or something. You know, it wasn't, you know, like cookies or cake or a burger or something like that. It was something healthy, which was, like I said, a fruit or something like that. So, you know, I'm not a snacker, and if I do feel like I need a snack, that's what I reach for, because I still eat the same way that I did when I lived in Guyana. And if you're on a diet and you have difficulty losing weight, I would tell you to adapt that way. You know, in Guyana, people, when I was growing up, they didn't have an obesity issue because they ate a light breakfast and a light dinner, and lunch was the heavy meal because they were out working and all that kind of stuff, burning those calories from lunch. So if you can't eat the fruits and vegetables in the morning, I would say make a smoothie. Make a smoothie for breakfast and a smoothie for dinner, and eat your lunch, you know. So drink your fruits and veggies and eat your lunch, you know. So I think that might help some people. Number 5, any workout tips. So what I would say is get off your tushka and put one foot in front of the other and start walking. You know, you don't need anything fancy. I have friends who are like, oh, I want to come exercise with you because, you know, my family, we do a lot of walking. And my 2 main exercises are walking and yoga. And they would say, oh, we want to, you know, come walk with you, but I have to go buy clothing or whatever. And then they spend all this money for really expensive clothing, and they walk only like 3 or 4 times around the park with us, and they're done. You know, it's not that serious. Make sure you have great shoes, wear a t-shirt, and, you know, a pair of tights or a pair of sweats, and just start moving, you know. And you start with 1 block the first day, and you increase your distance every day, and get an app for your phone. I use one called Cardio Tracker that lets you, it allows the user to see how many miles you've walked and how many calories you've burned. So you can keep track of what you're doing, you know, while you're following your diet or workout plan or whatever it is. And, you know, I go to yoga because it's important to stretch your muscles. And it's the only exercise that I do where I sweat. Running doesn't make me sweat, walking doesn't make me sweat, or any of those things. So it's really great for your tissues, I believe. So that's why I go there. And I'm doing yoga since I'm a little girl. Since I was like, I don't know, 5 years old, I started doing yoga in the yard with my friends. So, you know, it's a long time for me. Number 6, what perfume is your secret weapon? So I don't really have a perfume that's my secret weapon. I love a lot of different perfumes. And I would just tell you that my favorite scent is vanilla. I love all things vanilla. And so, you know, if I had to pick something, I would pick that because it brings me comfort and calms me. So that, and I would tell you the 3 main companies that I love their scents and their products are Dior, Estee Lauder, and Molton Brown. Like, most of the products these companies make have awesome scents. So those are the 3 that I gravitate to more than any other company. But I also make my own bath and body products, you know, so it's not like, you know, I have to have those. And there's another company here in New York called Saban NYC, and I almost forgot this one. But they, you know, this one is a cream that we have from them that's lavender apple scent, which is like awesome, very fresh. I love fresh scents. And their products are not all natural. They have silicones in their products. So if you have an aversion to silicone or it makes you break out or something like that, you know, you may want to check their ingredients on the website. But I like their stuff too. And, you know, I would recommend it if you don't have sensitivities to the ingredients. I think they're from Israel. I can't remember. But, you know, a lot of Israeli things are good too. Number 7, show us a clothing item of yours which always turns heads. So I'll show you these at the end because it will change the color on my camera. I don't know how to, you know, like show it without that happening. So I'll show it at the end. But pretty much I love dresses. You know, I have a really beautiful body type. So I wear a lot of dresses that accentuate, you know, what I have. And, you know, when I was younger, even when I started college, I always wear a lot of mismatched stuff. I like rivet studs. You know, like, I like things from different cultures. I wear hijabs sometimes and all that kind of stuff. But when I first started college, I was a little bit more, like, hypersexual with the clothing that I wore. So I had, like, micro minis and, you know, like, what do you call it? I wore a lot of shorts and halter tops and that kind of stuff because I was out west in Nevada where it's really, really hot. And I didn't wear those kinds of clothing to be sexy, just to stay cool. But, you know, my body type made it look like even more dramatic. So, you know, when I started school here in New York, I toned down a lot of the way I dressed, which my dad was relieved because I really gave him like a heart attack like all the time because of the way I dressed. And so, you know, I cut my hair, and I'm more toned down now. I wear a lot of monochromatic things to school and jeans mostly. But I still wear a lot of dresses. I love dresses more than anything else. And I like them to hug my body. You know, because, you know, like anything that follows the contours of my body and has really great prints, like whether it's from Africa, Asia, or wherever, I love prints. So I love a lot of color. I'm not a person that really likes solid colors and black. You know, where I'm from, black is for funerals and purple is for funerals. So I'm not a person that likes those kinds of clothing, but I do have some of those in my wardrobe, but mostly I have a lot of color. So that's what I wear, and I have some designers that I really, really love. So I'll tell you those in the next question, which is, who is your style crush? And my style crush is not on celebrities. You know, I know celebrities, I know quite a few, but my people are the stylists behind them. There's certain stylists that follow us, you know, like every stylist has their own aesthetic, and you know, so I'll find out like who's the celebrity stylist and see who else they dress, to see where they pull clothes from. And I have a lot of friends who are celebrity stylists that, you know, I follow them in their work and all that, and sometimes they bring me along on their shoots for magazines and different things. So I get to see what they do, and I get to go to designers' houses. So for style inspiration, ultimately, it's all about the people who design, the artists who design the clothes. Not for me, it's not the people who wear the clothes. The people who wear the clothes are great and everything, and they put the name out there. But the people who make it are the real trailblazers. So some designers that I like, I'll just tell you a few because I have a lot. In the Middle Eastern world, I love Rabia Z, and you can find her here on YouTube. A lot of her stuff, hijabs and all that kind of stuff, just absolutely beautiful. There are a lot of Indonesian designers that I love too in the Muslim world that I really, really love their clothes, but I didn't write their names down to tell you, so I didn't bring that list. But in the Western world, I love Zach Posen. Awesome. I really love him. Roberto Cavalli, all his stuff. I used to go to the Roberto Cavalli store in in Caesars to try on the clothes. I also used to go to what do you call it? What's that designer that? Versace. I have some stuff from Versace actually, and Armani. I don't know why I had a brain freeze for a moment, but I have a lot of stuff from those stores, but I will go to those stores to go try on clothes just for the hell of it. Like, and the people who worked in the stores, they were like really cool. They would let me try it on because they loved how I looked in the clothes. So I would spend hours like in stores just trying stuff on. So you know, now Versace brand is not the way it used to be since Versace died, but you know, I still like their stuff, but I loved it more when he designed their stuff. And who else do I like? Oh, Robert Calaman from Brazil, and Tracy Fight, who I'll show you one of his dresses. I love Tracy Fight, and he had stores here in New York, in LA, and in the Hamptons. And he closed them when he started designing for Target. But his stuff is like some of my favorite. I have so many dresses from him. His dresses used to run between like $350 to like $700 for his dresses and his coats and stuff like that. But, you know, he closed the store, and I was really, really sad when they closed his stores. But hopefully he opens up some new stores again, you know. I can't wait. If he opens up, I'll be like one of the first people there. And, oh, I missed one question. What is your most treasured piece of jewelry? That I would say earrings. I have a lot of jewelry. My dad goes to the goldsmith. This is what Guyanese people do. They go to a goldsmith with the design, and they tell them what they want done. So that's what my dad does. And he's like Mr. T with the big stuff, walking like a rapper. Because that's how Guyanese men like to dress, mostly. I don't really like large pieces of jewelry, so I don't wear jewelry often. Only earrings usually. But I have this pair of earrings that was passed down from my great-grandma that had ships on it, and it looks like the logo for one of the liquor companies in Guyana. So that's my favorite piece. And tell us something we don't know about you. I don't know. I think that most of you guys probably figured out that I used to model. So that might be something that a lot of people don't know. But, you know, I gained some weight. Now I'm about 117 pounds. But when I was doing it, I was about 112 pounds. When I started college, I was about that weight. But I've gained some weight since then. And actually, I gained more, but I lost some weight while I was ill. So now I'm 117. And, you know, so that and what else? Oh, I design stuff. So I'm very artistic. I like to draw and paint and make hats and dresses and all that. And shoes, you know, leather stuff. I learned all this stuff in high school in Guyana when I was like 10. I started learning all this stuff, macrame, how to make my own patterns and all that kind of stuff. So I really enjoy doing that kind of thing. So, you know, that's something that you guys don't know about me. Well, a few of you probably know, but most of you don't know. And I'm a man. Okay, I'm lying. I'm not a man, but I was just saying that to see what you guys would say. Okay, so let me show you the dresses. So this dress is one of Tracy Fite's pieces, and it's not pressed, but he is very detailed in his work, and I really love like all the silhouettes that, you know, his dresses have. So that's why I really loved his clothes. Plus, I love that the patterns didn't seem like they belong, but he would make them belong to each other. So that's the top of this dress, and it has a nice little bow in the front here. And then I hope you guys can see the colors. I'm going to just fold it in a little bit, but it's got like tie-dye kind of print, and the bottom has curves like. And then I'll show you the back because he's so detailed. I really, really loved his stuff, and that's why I'm praying that he starts making clothing again. So, you know, and this is just a strap piece, like you can wear on a cruise or something. So that's the back, and he has the two little bows on the straps, and you see the print is completely different in the back than the front. So that's why I really love his pieces. He would take like lots of different pieces of print to put them together, and the trim all around is pink. You know, on this dress, all around it's pink, pink, pink. So, you know, I love the attention to detail in his work. And this dress is by Joanne Chen, Escape. So, this is from Nordstrom, and this is another dress that I really love. And this is also another figure-hugging dress, and, you know, that's the front, and it has ruching all the way up the dress. It's kind of hard to show you, but I'll take a picture of it because I plan to wear this to my cousin's wedding soon. So I'll show you guys, you know, what it looks like on my body. You know, I learned to edit, so I'll show you what it looks like on my body. But those are two dresses that I really like. So that's the end of my tag, and you see the colors changed on my camera. So anyway, I'd like to say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my tag, and everyone who I tagged, your names will be in the description box. It's a lot of you, and you can tag each other. And if you did it already, just, you know, don't do it again. But take care, guys, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.